Good morning, everybody. It is currently Tuesday, February 3rd, 5:56 in the morning. We are headed to our men's Bible study that we do on Tuesday mornings at 6 a.m. As you guys saw earlier, I already put my meal down. I usually like to eat it on the way to the men's Bible study. It gives me a couple hours through the Bible study to digest the food and be ready to go for a big workout right after. The drive over takes about 25-30 minutes, and it's honestly perfect in the morning because it's usually not too busy, and it gives me time to listen to some worship music, kind of get in the right mindset for a productive Bible study and just kind of for the day in general. We are going to be hitting a leg workout after this Bible study, and I'm going to be taking you guys along with me, showing you the differences in how we are training for this Ironman when it comes to a lower day. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
But yeah, I felt convicted in that. God really uses leaders, and he wants us as men to be leaders of all kinds and team builders of all kinds, whether in our family, in our gospel, and our work.
All right, so that is a normal Tuesday morning for me right now. It is the best way to start the day. It really refuels and recharges my faith battery, and it just gets me fired up for the day. It just puts me in the best mentality, and getting to talk with my brothers in Christ, there's just truly no better feeling. So now we got a leg workout that we're gonna head to over at 3D. And it's one of those workouts where if we can get there, we'll get it done, but sometimes it is just hard getting there. I'll show you what pre I'm taking, how we're gonna prep for that, and then we're gonna get nasty this morning. Nice thing about taking a gallon everywhere you go is you always have water at your disposal to mix up the pre. When it comes to these leg workouts, I have found, especially with this different style of training, and I'm trying to keep my heart rate a little bit higher because the reps are more, the rest time's less. If I stack a high stim pre on that, it just makes for a very uncomfortable experience. My heart rate just gets way too jacked up. So paraxanthine based pre-workouts have been the move, and unmatched BH2K is one I reach for frequently, especially on leg days. When it comes to upper days, there's a little more wiggle room. I'll try and have something maybe not like an M777 style high stim pre, but like their Send It V2, V3 is on the way. I can manage that a little bit better, but when it comes to legs, I mean, your heart rate gets so jacked up sometimes. Paraxanthine fueled pre's just seem to really do it for me. Today we're walking pink lemonade. Shout out to Doug Miller and Chris Gethin. They have killed this flavor and all their other flavors with natural sweeteners, which is very hard to do. So we have about a 20-minute drive to the gym, maybe even 25 minutes, which is a perfect amount of time to sip on this, let it kick in, mentally visualize everything that's gonna happen in the workout. That's one thing I love doing on the way to the gym when I have a drive, is visualizing the sets, visualizing the intensity, ready to go into a workout with intention. So we're gonna blast some praise music, head over to the gym. I'll see you at 3D. All right, so we have made it to the gym. We are gonna go get warmed up, get the legs nice and loose, and get ready for a intense workout. I like to start with a split squat, then I move into either a pendulum squat or a RDL, and then after that, whichever one I didn't do, I'll do that, and then I'll finish off with some glute raises or some hip thrusts, and then calves, of course, after that to round it out. So probably 5 exercises, aiming for a very intense session, trying to keep the heart rate up, keep the reps up as well. Really just working on muscle conditioning rather than trying to build more muscle. All right, so at the moment, someone is using the Smith machine, and that is what I usually use for split squats. So we are actually going to start with what I forgot that I need to start with, 50 pull-ups. This is something that was suggested to me from Chelsea Rogers. She's an IFBB pro on Die Try and Co's team. She got Jeremy Slagle to do it. We all know Jeremy, the boy. He started to do it, and I thought I should at least give this a try too, because back is one of those areas for me that I need to strengthen up as just a whole. So while the gentleman is finishing up on the Smith machine, we are gonna go on the other side of the gym and we're going to knock out 50 pull-ups. The last time I did a set of 10, and then from there it was sets of 7, 6, 5 at a time. I'm excited to see what the back growth looks like as I do this more. This is gonna be my second workout I do it, and we have started filming it from day one. So we'll get to see the progress over time on this prep. So let's get started. Let's have a day.
Lord, you know I'm not a bad person.
So there is somebody else now that is on the Smith machine. So we're just going to come back to it. I just like starting with the split squats because it's like one of the hardest and I hate it. So I just want to get it done and out of the way. But it'll be okay because we still have a lot of pain here on the pendulum squat that we'll start with. This is going to get the job done.
Just keep praying this away. If I snap, I might not make it back. I'm an angel, but I'm not for today. I've been a saint, but I might have to say, yeah, you see me, then we're throwing down. It might be a sin, but I'm playing right now. I stay on my side if you stay on yours. You break it, then I'm breaking your door. But you're pushing in. I don't want any issues, but you're a dog fit. If you see me walking, then just turn away. If I see you walking, then it's going down today. You shouldn't start what you can't fix. You don't know how we do it in the sticks. I've been an angel, but I might fall today. I've been a saint, but I might have to say.
All right, y'all, that is a wrap. Not gonna lie to you, that one was rough. It got timing wise where I gotta get home and get some work done, so ended up skipping calves today. I know, say it, say what you will. But other than that, we did have a fantastic lift, all out on pendulum squats, split squats, hip thrusts, and RDL. And we're not done because we still have a bike workout later this afternoon. So now the plan is to go home, refuel, do a little work, and then we'll be hopping on the bike later and I'll show you some of that. So appreciate you sticking with me this far. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, it is lunchtime, so I want to take this opportunity to show you guys what I'm going to be having. This is pretty much still post-workout from the leg day. I wasn't really feeling like having food right after the lift. So I had a prime protein RTD. It was pretty good. And then I was just waiting to get hungry. So I have 232 grams of jasmine rice, 5.5 ounces of 93.7 beef, and 3 ounces of green beans. And I love the green beans right now because you could fit so much onto your plate and calorically it doesn't kill you. So it's a really great filler and it helps with digestion. And then for sauce, I actually covered this with mustard and ghost pepper wing sauce, which is always been my favorite, but this mustard combo with it, it has been amazing. This is quite honestly the meal I look forward to in my day. For some reason, the mustard, hot sauce, meat and rice. For subs today, I'm going to be taking Apollo Nutrition's Gut Glory. This is going to help me digest this big nutritious meal, try and get the most out of it here. And then what I've really been enjoying lately is Unmatched Longevity Multi. It is an absolutely stacked formula, and that is due to it being like a full comprehensive multivitamin plus joint health and nootropic, longevity, gut health, kidney and liver, and your omega-3s. And it comes in these travel sized packets. So when I travel, these are just perfect to get pretty much an all-in-one product and without it taking up a lot of space. And when I'm home, it just makes it easy to, instead of be taking all these different products, just grab a packet, open it up, and throw it down. I got some more work to do before I hop on the bike. So again, I will see you guys here in a little bit. Alrighty, it is time to hop on the bike. Today's focus is going to be building a bigger aerobic gas tank, mostly sitting between zone 2 and zone 3 and hitting a little bit of zone 4 times. Of course, we are training fueled. Here's what's in my bottles. We got Aqua Spike from Dietry & Co. and Fuel Point Carbs. I'm going to be throwing a scoop of each in here. So Aqua Spike is going to give me 700 milligrams of sodium, 340 potassium, and 125 magnesium. This is going to be enough sodium to replenish what I sweat out, and also enough potassium and magnesium to make sure that I'm performing at my best. And then Fuel Point Carbs is going to be 100 calories per serving, 25 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fiber, coming from cluster reduction and pea starch. These are some of my favorite products for endurance training right now, so if you want to check them out, I have it linked in the captions below. Make sure and use code FERN, it'll save you some money and support my journey. Also, if you did see the shirt I'm rocking, Beyond Barbell, I made the announcement in my last video that I am an official athlete for Beyond Barbell clothing, and I am so excited for it. This is their first John 217 tee. The world has done enough. This is my favorite material they've used and just my favorite design and drop in general. Again, captions below, code FERN to save and support. Guys, I know you'll dig it. All right, let's hit the bike.
I've been knocked down, hit hard, left in the silence, but I found peace in the middle of the violence. Tears on my face, but I still kept walking. Faith in my chest when the devil came knocking. People said I break, said I fold under pressure, but pressure makes diamonds and I'm God's hidden treasure. Wrestle with fear, yeah, I've seen that fight, but I learned how to dance in the darkest night.
Alrighty guys, that is a wrap on workout 2 of 2 today. We did a 7.7 mile bike ride, 1 hour and 4 minutes, 1,934 feet of elevation gain. It was a slow, low gear ride, just freaking climbing. I think it said climbing Mount Fuji on the Zwift. Yeah, Mount Fuji. It was a taxing ride on the legs for sure, especially after the hard leg day today. My legs are just toast. So definitely gonna hop in the compression sleeves tonight. Going to enjoy some time, just let my legs recover. Well, that is going to be a wrap on the vlog today. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. Make sure like and subscribe. It is the best way to support the channel. And of course, if you buy any Dietry & Co. or Beyond Barbell products, please use code FERN. It'll save you some money and support my journey. I think, so I'm gonna hop in the shower. God bless. I'll see you guys on the next one.